That's weird. Good morning. I think that's us. All right. How's everybody? A bit late. Happens. Hello, Anthony.
What does high
Got
score
the
mean?
first day.
New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Did I break it?
Here. We're here. See how long we're here. I'm not feeling good. That's okay. We'll get a little bit done at least. A couple hours, 3 hours. I can do that, right? Right? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Here we are today. Oh, you know what? I didn't make my adjustments for from D&D yesterday, so we're still in the D&D schedule. Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out. It's alright, it happens. My life, right? That's my life. What are you gonna do about it? Think happy thoughts. That's what I'm gonna do. Think happy thoughts. Sometimes that's all you can do. But yeah, so sorry D&D didn't happen yesterday. We had a player sick, and then players decided not to play without him. We're down to like 4 at the moment. So if you're down, you know, a player, that's 25% of your group, which is a bummer. So just decided to wait until next week when hopefully everybody's there. We'll see how everybody's feeling then. It's okay. I wasn't feeling great yesterday either, so it wasn't really, didn't really hurt me. But then I was just stuck in bed. I did get up to do my second walk of the day. I made dinner, so that's something. Then I was just in bed. So, okay. And then I was a little slow getting up this morning, which is why we're a little late. What are you gonna do? But yeah, hopefully I can go till around 2:30ish, 3 o'clock. I think that'll be a productive day. Gotta make progress in this game. It's already the 8th. It's crazy to think about. I haven't even had caffeine today. I guess it's fine. I don't really need it. But it makes you feel better. So. We're having Sonic Peach Rings G Fuel flavor today. Probably one of my favorite. It's delicious. It is delicious. Hopefully that'll help keep us going. We're doing fine on our water intake. Said I'm supposed to be drinking a gallon of water today. I found out that the first 2 days I actually made a mistake. I found out that my Camelback that I take on my walks with me is actually 3 liters instead of 2 liters. So the first 2 days I was drinking over 200 ounces of water, which is a crap ton of water. I don't recommend. Don't recommend. Yeah, it was a lot of water. A lot of water. So I've adjusted my intake, which is good. So I'm feeling a little bit less bloated, which is good. I will say that I'm not as hungry now that I'm drinking a crap ton of water, which I guess is kind of the point, right? So I'm not sure how Coda's adjusting to the walks. She is she's doing her best. She's a little bit older now. I think she's a bit older. She's like 8, I guess, 8 or 9. But I think these are the longest walks we've been taking. And plus it's hot. It's like, you know, hot and humid in the mornings. You either get to deal with the 100-degree weather and not so humid, or the 80, 85-degree weather and also humid. So it's like, plus I take her out in the mornings because the sun hasn't baked the sidewalk and the road yet, so it doesn't like kill her paws. I think that's it's just better for her in general. She's hanging in there. She still wants to go, which I guess is a plus. If I like start getting ready and she doesn't seem excited to go, then I'll just give her a break that day. Or if I see that she's, you know, pushing herself too hard, I make her stop and drink water every quarter to half mile or whatever. But You can tell towards the end she's like, all right, let's get this over with. And she walked faster today than she has been before, so I think that's another thing too, is I just have to be careful about her walking at a proper pace and not trying to sprint the whole thing. You getting your monitors this soon? That's cool. It's exciting. At least you'll have something fun to do when you get home, you know, after you take care of the wife and kids. But what's the first thing you're gonna play on a TFT? Get a brand new amazing monitor. Oh, they're gone for the night? Oh. On a Thursday? Seems weird. I mean, not weird, but odd, different by a Thursday. Or are they just gone for the weekend and you're staying gone for the night? Well, good. Then now you have something to do, not the wife and the kids. Get to put your monitor up. Ah, so they are gone for the weekend. That makes more sense. Well, that's fun. Glad they get to see their grandparents. It's always important. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Fun. Been to the California State Fair a few times. It was pretty fun. I like the State Fair. I don't think I've been to haven't been to an actual like county fair in a long time though. I'm trying to think of when the last time I went was. I don't know. Long time. Long time. Alrighty. Well, let's get this show on the road, so to speak. I'm tired. So let's get some progress in, see how we're feeling. And then go from there. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone is having a good week. It is, it's going. Cat, Shadow, you can't eat gravy. Thank you for using the step stool, though, instead of my body to climb up onto the desk. I appreciate it. That's why I put it there for you. No, you don't get to break the rules just because you did something right. That is your side of the keyboard. Every time I go to the fair, I need a turkey leg. That's like my requirement. The fair, and I judge the fair exclusively based off of how good the turkey leg is. So, yeah, if the turkey leg's good, fair good. Oh, and how delicious their lemonade is. That's not true. It's turkey leg and lemonade. Bonus points if I can get it in a giant 3-yard cup. Like if the cup or the serving size of the lemonade is bigger than my head, good fare. Bonus points for that. One more bonus point if they'll mix it with tea for me. Like an Arnold Palmer situation. Arnold Palmers are great. I think it's a great drink. I'm just rambling. You can ramble in game. Let's go. So what happened last time? I don't even remember, man. This game is going by quickly. It feels like there's a lot of craziness going on at once. The big thing that we found out was that we confirmed that our main man Clive is actually the second dominant of fire. He is the one that is able to prime Ifrit and is presumably the one that killed Joshua. However, my theory still stands that I don't think Joshua is dead. We've been seeing this guy called Margrace. Apparently he was around when Clive first turned into Ifrit, or primed Ifrit, when he was like 15, and he's been haunting, quote unquote haunting. He's been coming to Clive in visions ever since then. And he just led us down the path to fight Garuda, where we took the form of Ifrit for the second time ever. And so Clive pretty much loses control. He beats the crap out of Garuda, kills Garuda and Benedicta, who was Garuda's dominant. She had a past relationship with Sid, some kind of romantic relationship, and then Sid, we found out, was the Lord Commander of the Sedinke, continent, or not continent, but country. And however, he left. He found out that he didn't agree with what the king was doing, so he departed. And so that broke up their relationship, and she decided to get with the king at that point. But then after Clive killed Garuda, or after Ifrit killed Garuda, Clive killed Benedicta. He kind of lost control. Cid had to take his full icon form as Ramu and struck Ifrit down, essentially. And then Clive turned back into Clive. And then they didn't really imprison him. They just kind of secured him and stuck him in a cell, and then Cid showed up and woke him up. Clive requested that he be killed. Cid said no, that you're still useful, and here we are. So that's essentially what we did last time. The whole premise of the game so far is that Clive has been looking for the second dominant, whoever the dominant was that contained Ifrit, and now we found out that it's Clive. I don't really know where we're going from here. I really don't. So we'll see. I estimate we're about a third of the way through the game, but that could be incorrect. We'll see how it goes. This game doesn't really tell me how long I've been playing it. It says, if I go back to the home screen, it says I've been playing it for 8 hours. That seems a little low, but I guess that could be fair. I don't know, that feels low. I'll really have to go through and just make an estimated guess based on the VODs after we're done. But kind of sucks. I really don't like when games... This is the first Final Fantasy that I think I can remember that doesn't have an in-game timer. It's absolutely insane to me. Like, why? Why would you do that to me? But it is what it is, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, here we go. Let's play. I really should probably keep a timer or a stopwatch, and then every time I stop playing, I can start and stop it.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
All right. Sure. Hi, Torgal. It won't even let me pet Torgal. That's sad. I don't have any side quests. Everything's locked off until I talk to Cid again, I imagine. I don't even know if I can do... Maybe I can do blacksmithing stuff.
Make it quick.
Make it quick. Rah, 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 rah. Stormcry, that's pretty cool. So spurred by her cries did the wind become the storm. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. Also, it seems like we're kind of catching up, so that's good. Each time I complete... the wind shard was what I got for fighting Garuda. So I imagine at some point we'll be getting past the Onion Blade, or the Onion Sword, which is nice. See how that goes. I'm not in any kind of rush, truly. Dark Sash and Wolfskin Sash. That sounds pretty good, right? I get 4 health and I increase my defense by 10. Sure.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I agree with you, Blackthorn. Thank you. I'm also not too worried about spending the resources on these things, mostly because I don't need them for weapons. Nice. Steel Crowns +1, or Traveler's Bands +1. Oft gifted by a knight's paramour on the day of their beloved's first foray into the wild, Traveler's Bands are little more than pretty shells, broken glass, and shards of depleted crystal affixed to a leather band. But it's the thought that counts. Oh. Unlike most protective wristwear, steel crowns actually provide a fair amount of protection to their wearer. Fortunately, the added protection is achieved through added weight, ensuring that only the most muscular might effectively wield them. Based on the description alone, we're going to go with the whole steel crowns.
No scratches, right?
It looks like I could also upgrade these if I so choose. I don't think... Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. Only 3 defense, but I get 8 health from it? That seems good. I think we're going to go ahead and reinforce those.
Thank me later.
Dress to the 5s. Craft or upgrade 5 pieces of gear. Great. Okay, well, that seems worth it to me. I don't know.
Else?
I don't know whether that increased the overall, like, went from a +2 to a +3. Oh, it did go from a +1 to a +2, I guess. That's good. Also, we found out the first thing we found about Clive is that he's able to absorb the power of icons without fully taking them over at first. So when we first fought Garuda, or when we fought Benedicta, she took like this half icon form, which we've seen a couple of times now. We've seen we saw Benedicta do it twice. We've seen Cid do it once, and we've seen, well, kind of twice, 1.5 times. I don't think we really count the big lizard guy. And then we saw Joshua do it at the very beginning of the game before he fully embraced the Phoenix form. But it seems like the first time we fought Benedicta in this half Garuda form, we were able to absorb some of her wind magic, which gave us an entirely new moveset, which I find to be pretty cool. So Clive is an interesting individual. We're still learning more about Clive, why he has these powers. We're not really sure. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, I could ask about her again. Ask about Karen.
Taking an interest, are you?
Oh, I forgot she doesn't read these. Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady would cast her lot with this rabble. That's exactly what I was wondering, Karen. Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble rouser. That's why. I scratch Sid's back and he scratches mine. Use me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need, and they pay what I ask.
To sweeten the deal.
And to sweeten the deal, he's given me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who'd wish me ill. There's no shortage of them, believe you me. So she's a fence, essentially. A fence is, if you're not familiar, most people probably are, but a fence is someone who deals in stolen gear. They don't really care much about where the items in particular come from. They'll just buy and sell them. I don't know if she's truly a fence, but based on what she said about like people looking at her weird, it sounds like she sources her materials or sources her goods from unsavory locations.
Go on,
Kind of like a ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies kind of person. Okay, we don't need a bastard sword. Well, kind of makes me wish I hadn't have bought or upgraded this. This is a Goldworks sash. But it's 1450. Oh, I have 12,000 gil. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to buy it because I just upgraded. Battle chains. That's actually pretty crazy. That this common item is only one less than the Steel Crown's +2. When worn by a skilled combatant, the twin chains wrapped around these otherwise simple bucklers can be used to ensnare enemy blades, providing the defender with precious moments in which to deliver unhindered counterattacks. That's actually pretty cool. Actually pretty cool. Oh well. The Breath of the Wind, Rook's Gambit. Reduces Rook's Gambit cooldown time by 2.7 seconds. That's actually a lot. That's a big decrease, 2.7 seconds.
Is that all?
Oh well. Sorry, Karen, I don't need much else. Hello, Cid. What you got for me?
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh?
Well,
You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight
problem.
left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent.
so there
I've got
is,
a
in
fair
fact,
bit of
another
trouble for
dominant.
you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
We just don't know. I mean, we can assume that he's the dominant of the Phoenix, right? If we've confirmed that Clive here is the dominant of Ifrit as the second dominant, then it's safe to probably assume that the other dominant is the Phoenix. And presumably, I mean, they've been calling him, I think, Margrace, I think is the other individual's name. So, yeah, Margrace, which I assume to be Joshua. And I think Margrace is a name. It could be a title, like an Old English title, but I'm not sure. Guess we could look that up too. Find out. Margrace. Margrace. No, it doesn't seem like Doesn't seem like it's a title. It seems like it's actually a name. I'm not going to read any more because I don't want to deal with spoilers, but it seems like there's a name. So, like I said, I don't mind spoilers much, but I know other people don't like them, so. Well, let's go. Out the door we go. Going on an adventure. Hello, chocobos. Open world map, yes, please. Ding. Oh, it's not even letting me fast travel. It's like we're locked into story right now, which is perfectly fine. It's not that big of a deal, but all of the obelisks, all of them are down or unavailable to me. The King's Fall, the Holy Empire of Sambraki. That's its name, Sambraki. Sambraki.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted.
Sounds like a lot of places.
Making it the perfect little shortcut.
Although to be fair, it doesn't look like
Cab's waiting for us up ahead.
it's that blighted right now. It looks pretty nice to me.
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Well,
Don't. Please. Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to... That was an Imperial signal.
there's an ad that's about to start, but I
But
don't
yeah,
think it's going to be a full
Your
ad,
fort's been
so I
abandoned for years.
think it's only going to be like a minute and a
Our little
half.
chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that.
No buts about it.
Clive is over here like, we both know that I'm the dominant I've been searching for this whole time. And Clive's like, well, he's been searching for another dominant. Or not Clive, but Sid. He's like, well, he's been searching for one. He's found one, so. The Hunter and the Hunted. It's a good title. Because we're kind of both at this point.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant
see?
fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
You know, this is, again, I don't know why. I don't know, maybe the game is just trying to lead up to this big reveal, but there's obviously a second dominant of fire, right? We know the Phoenix dominant had to be replaced, or otherwise, where's the Phoenix been for 13 years, you know? I forgot all my buttons, but
More killing.
boom.
You're finished.
Punisher. What's the Punisher for? Punished enemies. Oh, okay. This doesn't do a lot of damage. I wish it did more damage.
Sick of Torgal.
Sick of Torgal. You know enemies I missed entirely.
Get him.
Also, I should probably be using these, because I forget they exist. Gotta be switching. Good job, Torgal. You did it. Also, I'd like to mention I've not been touched one time this entire fight. Alright. The combat in the game is pretty fun, I'll say that. It's pretty streamlined. I don't ever feel like hampered by it at all. It's good. Kinda wish there was maybe there's a lock-on feature that I'm just not aware of yet. I kinda wish I could lock on. It auto does it for you. This is, you know, fine, but hello.
What now?
True, what now indeed. Sounded big. Oh, hello. Is that a Minotaur in this game? What's up, friend? Let's pause here. Let's pause and talk for a bit. There's an ad that's still going on for another 40 seconds, and this was like a fun fight. So, my fault that the ad was running in the first place. But yeah, anybody got any plans this weekend if you're out there? We We have Pokemon things to do. It's a Shadow Takeover event. So I need to make sure. Oh, actually, I think I could do that before the weekend starts. I need to switch Frustration off all of my Shadow Pokemon. That's super important. I think I have a Machamp that needs to be swapped over. I think I have an Ampharos that needs to be swapped over. All my Mewtwo's. I definitely need to swap over all of my Mewtwo's. What else do I have? That's it. I mean, maybe my dogs would be nice. My legendary dogs. Alright, I think everybody's back from the ad. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I fought some spiders, and then this big Minotaur fight was about to start, so I decided to pause.
Beastman.
Hello.
Sick of Torgal.
Boom. Okay, now we do this. We pull him down for the damage. Boom. Now we're going to stagger. Now we switch out. Now we use our fire moves again. Now cool down. Trying to stagger. I'm trying to get the magic hits in as I can. Get dodged on. Phoenix Cyclone. Use Deadly Embrace here. Pull him down again. Go ahead and use our wicked, whatever this is called, Gouge. Wicked Wheel. He staggered again. This guy barely got to move. Honestly, I think if you want the full experience of this game, don't put it on story mode. I'm not upset because, you know, it's whatever, it's combat, but I'm not getting touched by these enemies. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's smooth. Minotaur main is new to me. A main used in everything from helm crests to hairbrushes, primarily by those people lucky enough never to have met with a Minotaur. And Lode and Sir Crandall strike the main from the beast and rob him of his strength. Noble knight. Okay. Goodbye, Minotaur. Sorry about that, friend. I guess it's safe to assume that the Minotaur is probably a blight creature instead of a regular old creature. That's usually how the game...
Perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
That's how a lot of Final Fantasy games get around you just murdering a bunch of things, is like usually the creatures you're fighting are corrupted or quote-unquote demons, you know, things like that. But whatever. We'll just be happy about it, I suppose. Phoenix shifts. Oh, what's over there?
Can't be much further now.
Oh, is that where this is the direction I'm supposed to go? Oh, I got down and over there, so it is. Thought I heard spiders. I did hear spiders skittering. Oh! Oh shoot. That's not gonna win.
Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal.
That's dead. Now we switch over. Did I just extend that? Or was that a bug?
There, boy. Over here.
Oh,
Not this time.
see you.
Sick of Torgal.
Okay, come here.
There, boy.
Dodge.
Over here.
Oh, I got hit by something. Makes me sad on the inside. What hit me? Oh well. I suppose I could move things around. That big of a deal. I probably could move the chat over to the right side of the screen, or just get rid of the chat altogether. Yeah, ask what everybody thinks about that. I had the chat up there for a bit, but I don't know if anybody knows or cares. Oh look, another Minotaur. Come on, friend. Oh, and some others.
Let me through.
The arachnid first.
Get him.
Dodge you.
Not this time.
Dodge a little too early.
You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Probably just gonna get
Sick
rid of
of Torgal. Fall. Over here.
Okay. We missed the half stagger somehow. I'm not entirely sure how.
Not this time.
Oh, he's still here. Shadow, no. No. Just because I'm busy doesn't mean you get to be a jerk and go to the and break the rules.
Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Garuda, let who's there? There, boy.
And then we go ahead and staggered again. Switch over, hit him with the Phoenix, Rising Flames, and we can't pull up the menu. Or the map, rather. Doo-doo. That should just be gone now. There it is. Gone. So I can move myself in the upper right hand corner for now. Let's see. Webcam, we can move up here for the time being while I'm in this game. Words on stream, we move up to the top right hand corner. Just a little bit. The only thing you're missing being in the bottom left is potions and stuff. There's not really much there, but I also have 800 and some odd ability points. Probably use these more often. I just use whatever's recommended, honestly. It's 830 to acquire upgrade 3 abilities. So we got this Rising Flames, which is good. Got Burning Blade mastered. I need to use this more. And Down Thrust. It's fine. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. Going the wrong way. Need to go this way. Excuse me, Torgal. Sorry. I probably do need a border or something around my webcam. Not, I don't know. It's fine. When I was just a floating head, it was okay. Careful, Torgal. Don't fall. Oh, he's gonna think about falling right over that bridge, isn't he? If you're having suicidal thoughts, I recommend staying away from bridges. You tell him, Torgal.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Oh, not Gav.
Gav!
I'm coming for you, Gav. Run toward the sound of my voice. Hiya!
Who goes there?
Me?
This one's a deserter. Take his head.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have that Imperial.
My way.
Out out of my way.
You made your choice. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy.
It broke his guard.
There, boy. It's over.
Nice. Easy. Ooh, another Dragoon. Hello, Dragoon. Oh, and Wyvern. Cool. You want to take care?
There he is. Don't let him escape.
Who is me?
Kill the deserter.
That was fast. News travels really quick around here, doesn't it? Oh, and here's Sid. Okay, good. Now it's just me versus the Wyvern and the
Clyde,
little one.
what's the situation?
You're late.
You're late.
In trouble.
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood.
You go ahead. One of you go ahead. Or Sid's just gonna blast the
I'm
street.
here to even the odds. Any objections?
No. I am gonna pause here. Looks like we're actually gonna get a party battle, which is cool, other than just Torgal. That's nice. I guess we kind of had that just before, but Coda needs to go outside, so we're gonna let Coda out real quick. I will be right back. Come on, little one. Alright, we're back. We are back. Sorry about that. Said I have to go all the way downstairs now. I'd get her a doggy door, but I don't think she'd know what to do with it. Okay, here's the fun question. Which do I take on first?
I'll take the dragon. You
Okay.
take the dragoon.
Got it. Never mind. Oh, no. Ah! I was too busy. See, this is what I mean. I can't auto-lock on. I'm over here trying to take on the Dragoon, but...
Get him.
Die, you bastard!
he's not double jumping yet, so I don't think I have to worry.
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here.
Get him, boy.
Gonna be staggered here soon. We switch over here.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
So I don't really need...
All right. One down, one to go.
You're telling me he's already taken out that dragon? That's impressive, isn't it? For him. Thanks, Torval.
Not this time.
Okay, I think I'm just dodging too soon on that one.
There, boy.
I can extend it by just spamming this button. Oh, interesting. Now he's doing multiple attacks. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Respect. Like it. Kind of annoying.
When could these bastards fly? But what goes up must come down. Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
You know what to do, boy.
Night of the Dying Sun. Oh. Leveled up. Good. Right. 2322232. Nice. Imperial Link. Many have tendered explanations as to how Imperial Dragoons are able to leap to such absurd heights. From the power of prayer to a strict diet of hare, toad, and crickets. But that's funny because they're all jumping animals. But none save the knights themselves know the truth. Whatever the secret, it is plain that heavy plate would only prove a hindrance. And so the Empire equips this dragoon with armor forged with lighter than linen mithril. This link is part of a vest that would have been worn beneath the breastplate. Nice. About all this stuff. I got 2 meteorites for those, which is nice. Bye, dragoon. Sid took out that wyvern by himself.
Come on.
Good for him. Also, I got hit way too many times in that fight. I was being a little careless. I'm coming, Gav. Oh no, Gav's hurt. Save him, Torgal. Torgal may be the slowest wolf dog in existence. I'm just saying. Get him, Sid. Oh. Falcon punch. Yeah, Torgal. Up 5. Oh, good job, Gav.
Give me your hand!
Kinda injured.
Help me!
We're working on it.
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Oh, now is not a time.
I've got you.
I say now is not the time for that. Good job, Clive. Way to overcome. DSD's a bitch. Oh, Gav. You held off as long as you could. Respect. There were a lot of people charging you after you. Gav's a bro. He's just doing all this because he can. There's no...
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you.
To be fair, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be in this situation to begin with, so...
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix.
There can't be a third.
But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
He's out there.
Who is he?
Oh no.
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
This all seemed like good games to try out on the new
Well, I do
monitor.
know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
Warzone might be the
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd
better
never
looking of
rest
them, I
until you'd
guess.
hunted down the man responsible.
maybe Valorant.
So,
Baldur's Gate looks
find
good,
out
but I
if
don't
this
think it's
man's responsible
really gonna.
and kill yourself if he's not.
The refresh rate's not really gonna matter on it.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
The refresh rate might matter quite a bit on Valorant, but I don't think graphically it's gonna matter.
thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, that too. Oh, there's the aide. Person that's been going with him.
No birds
Our
returning
Grace's
this year.
attendant.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
Got a chocobo.
We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Oh, get to see his face. Yeah, you're telling me that's not Joshua?
He must be stopped.
That's Joshua. Not completely unexpected. Again, as we... pretty obvious. There's got to be another icon. There's got to be another dominant of flame, and if there hasn't been another one in 13 years, then probably just a good bet that it was still Joshua. Maybe he doesn't have his memories. Maybe something happened. Maybe the whole Phoenix and Rebirth
Spitting great
chain.
belts
I
of
don't know.
fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
It's Jill.
Right.
That's good.
Go to her, you fool.
Cool.
Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me.
Boots.
Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Boots.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Jill. Do. Let's go. Are there any other side quests? No, it's like it's just the main quest.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
There's a Moogle.
I
Oh,
wonder what it's trying to say.
it is a Moogle. Hi, Moogle.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Moogle. Oh, he can talk. He can talk to us.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
Surprise. Notice that nectar the bowl. There's no ordinary Moogle.
Nectar, you say? Clive.
You understand Moogle tongue. Apparently.
So it would seem.
He's like, I guess, huh? Never really tried, finally. Been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say. I've been banging my pom-pom against the
That
wall,
sounds
or against the brick wall.
painful.
Now you're here, my pom-pom's safe at last. You can hear me. You can actually hear me. Cool. Yep. Good. Our little secret. Why does it have to be our little secret? Maybe you have information that you would like to share.
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves a mischief.
Someone does themselves a mischief. I want to do myself a mischief. Oh, Jill.
It's true then.
It's a weird,
It really is you.
It is.
Clive!
I feel really bad for both
You're
of them.
alive.
So are you.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it.
Me either, really.
Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it,
Kind of. I would say, yeah.
I had no idea.
And it just didn't kill you. I don't know if that really counts as
Forgive
saving.
me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
She was clearly sold, I'm sure.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed.
Right.
It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
Us.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Well... see.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Or Clive.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... the hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say?
Found you.
We have found you.
I don't know if
What
that...
did he mean?
I mean, Joshua from the future, I guess, but...
We should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me
I don't know how
is
that's really
true,
fault, but-
and you did what you said you did,
Sure.
then we will face it together.
Jill,
Good.
all right.
We had a bit of a romance before we left, so...
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
That's one way to phrase that, sure. That wasn't the first thing that came to my mind, but...
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, there's sub-quests now, or side quests. I like those. Yeah, let's go do some of those. Speak with Kieran in a second.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up.
Doesn't
I
what?
can leave whenever you're ready.
Have a dozen new people? A dozen enemies? Have a dozen carrots? Hello.
You! Newcomer!
Bohumil.
I need help.
Chief
What's the
botanist.
matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since.
Oh.
I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry. I was checking on the ads. It seems like it wants to run... Weird. Looks like the ads didn't save. I readjusted them. So for D&D, I just let them run. And I went to adjust them this morning. It doesn't look like they adjusted, so... A little annoying. Come on, Coda Bear. You okay? The door's open. You can just go downstairs. Why are you so hot? Head hot. Be wherever you want. Upstairs, downstairs, outside, inside. Go check on the man's assistants. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, I'll go. Marvelous. Thank you.
Welcome.
You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwing.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps.
No worries.
But the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
I hope not. Quest accepted. We'll prioritize this quest, sure. Okay, and then go talk to whomever.
What I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
There's another ad that's supposed to run in 27 minutes, 26 minutes or so. We will run the 3-minute ad then, and then hopefully we'll be back on our normal schedule after that. It might have just been user error. I might not have pressed save or something, but...
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
My best.
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks, Kenneth.
I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more.
Sure.
Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions.
That's pretty easy.
I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Sounds like a good time to me. I mean, last time you paid me 500, but I assume I'm gonna get the coffer again.
The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again,
The
Clive.
entrance is, and I know where the cells are, but I don't know where the bunks are. Guess we'll find that out. Entrance first.
Just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
And by the chocobos. Hello, chocobo lady. Chocobo keeper.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
All yours.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Hearty meal. A simple yet sustaining dish of boiled eggs and spelt bread, lovingly assembled by the Hideaway's resident mealsmith. Here you go. Hearty meal number 1.
Oh, my
Boiled eggs
thanks.
and bread.
These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Funny.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh?
Maybe you should take
Anyway.
the time, you know?
Thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
No problem. But take a bath, you know? Change your clothes. Just help. He can go up here first, because then I can just press the start button or the menu button and zip on back.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Okay, this is clearly the wrong place. I don't know where the bunks are, honestly.
Kenneth is some...
Never
knew
there.
young had so many uses.
Not over there. Okay. We'll find them.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Hilarious.
I wonder what it's
Oh, right.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
I don't know what a Mickey Berry is, but... Find any, I'll bring some to you.
Can I help you?
Food.
Kenneth sent me.
Have another hearty meal.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest.
Physica.
I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves
That's
me
nice of you.
very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself.
I just
Thank
brought
you.
it. I don't think I should be the same.
Come,
should be
you
compared to
must eat if you're to recover.
Kenneth, who's making the food, making sure you all get it. I am a glorified messenger. Also, this guy has one person to watch, and he's...
Oi.
Oh, hello.
Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or was it Sid?
Hilarious. Did no bending.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me.
He's going
He
to
thought
put
you
me
might
back
be
in the cells.
hungry.
There you go. I have the last one.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep
Sure.
yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Heard.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Fast travel to Kenneth. Pretty fast. Pretty easy. That's a quick load screen, too. I was like barely any loading at all. Nice.
Ah, you're back. All done?
I am.
Wonderful. Here.
Thanks.
Your reward, as promised.
He didn't give me, or didn't say he was going to give me a gill, so I wonder what I'm
Hideaway is
getting.
quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
Thanks, friend.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Kenneth really is a nice person, isn't he? Quest complete. What did I get? Some experience, some ability points, no gill. Oh, I got a gill bug. That's fine. Thanks. I don't think I need them for anything else. We do now need to go to Gul'tan's Bales, though. We're gonna do that before we do the story quest. Hi, Chocobo Keeper. Yes, please. Bales. Orbell Downs. We've been in the Bales before. Hello. Oh, the items are back. That's interesting. Whoosh. Put this item over here, even though I don't think... Uh-oh. I'm coming.
Someone's in trouble.
Coming. Ah.
No mistakes.
No mistakes.
Don't let them get away.
Get him, Torgal.
Get him, boy.
Boom, boom, boom. We're just like
Sick him,
slamming this.
Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal.
New enemies approach. Oh, vine spiders. Oh, one shot that vine spider. Now we get Phoenix, Cyclone.
There, boy.
You can do this. Boom. Not bad. Nothing too crazy. Valley Matter and Sharp Fang. We'll take those. No problem. Hello.
Are you hurt?
Hope you're well.
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along.
Probably.
Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel.
Hey, Martel.
But what are you doing here?
Being you.
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway.
That's nice.
Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you.
He was very worried about you. So as unlikely as it may seem, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But
Hope
is it
so.
dark, rich, and fragrant?
Gather sample. How many samples do I have to gather? Oh, 4. It says right there. I honestly figured I'd have to be fighting more spiders. Kind of surprised that I don't have to. Also, am I going to be able to fast travel right back to the hideout after this? Because that'd be fantastic if that's...
That should be enough.
Earned about... I do get to
back
do
to the
that.
hideaway.
Wow, that's amazing. I think Zed was saying this yesterday, that it wasn't, or not yesterday, but Tuesday when we were playing, that it wasn't actually part of the main game when it first came out. Like you had to fast travel and run, but now I can literally just warp. That's cool. Nice little quality of life change. Hello.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Did she not make it back? Oh, there she is.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
The girl?
Oh,
The soil. Did you bring it?
that's rude.
Yes. Here.
Here I was, thinking you actually cared about her. Rich, loamy earth gathered from the vineyards of Galten's bales for use in the gardener Bohemil's experiments. There you go. Have them. Be nice to the girl first. Jerk.
Glorious. When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit.
Yeah, sounds
But with
about
this-
right.
With this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
Hit him in the back of the head.
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping?
No.
Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Thanks, Martel. If you ever want me to beat him up for you, you just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Free of charge.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
It's nice of you. I hope it works out for everybody involved. Moving heaven and earth. 18 experience. They really don't give you much. I mean, these are good, right? These are good materials. You need these for crafting and things like that. So I guess I shouldn't be mad about that. As far as the experience in the guild goes, though, there's not much to be said about that. Okay, it looks like all I have is the main quest now, so we'll go ahead and talk to Aaron. Hello.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Right.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Is her eye kind of, is that like a disability, or is that supposed to be heterochromia? Because it looks more like a disability. Gaia Blade. That's cool. Well, common in the southern continent, worship of the land itself as a deity is almost unheard of in Valisthea. That, however, has not stopped the import of fine steel blades blessed by Gaian presbyters, under the claim that they are deadlier and more durable than those forged in the twin. I don't need it still, but pretty cool. I won't worry about that right now. I actually don't think I need anything. And I'm act full, so. I'm not going to sell my Imperial stuff. Might as well sell this, though. I wish I could disassemble it. Maybe there is a way later. I don't know. See, I'm gonna keep all of that. See, where's my gill bug? Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Oh, black blood is not good for anything either. I could sell all of this, I suppose. Oh, I have to hold it.
And be thankful you got that much.
I'll be
You got out else?
Okay, it looks like everything else in crafting for the most part.
Off you go then. And best of luck.
Thanks, Karen. I'm sure we'll be back. Seems like a
I
main
should
hub.
probably say thank you to Gav too.
I'd say thank you to Gav. He did a lot to help us.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh?
Something like that.
Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Thanks, Gav.
Understood.
Sorry about your arm.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright?
Clive's a little troubled, but he's a good person.
Goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Wow, look at you. Killing it. That
Sorry
sword
to
is
keep you
sick.
waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
I feel like we should be waiting for Sid. I feel like that's the nice thing to do. I know we're kind of in a hurry, but we're not really in a hurry, right? I'm sure we'll come back here. Is that where I'm going? Yes, so. What is this place? 3 reads. Rising water has transformed once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it nigh uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards. Oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Tells me if there's nearby quests. Maybe they'll start showing up later. This completely cut off? Was this once part of the continent and now it's not? A big old sinkhole. What in the world is that thing? I don't know. We are going to go ahead and run the ad a little bit early here. I'd rather not get started in the middle of all this and then have to pause again. So, plus I think this next chapter, lots of things are going to be happening all at once. So, I'll just run it a little bit early. We've had a couple of them. Anyway, I will see you guys in just a few minutes, and then we'll continue on with the main story. Yeah, be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Appreciate your patience. I was taking care of Coda, make sure everything else was good. Being upstairs takes longer. Things seems to take longer now that I'm upstairs, but that's okay. That's okay. Bum bum. I think Coda's confused. When I first set up the area, I had her bed on the left, and then why don't you lay on your bed, honey? I had the bed on the left, and then Shadow wanted to jump on the wrong side of the desk, so I switched it and moved the cat. Let's go. Then I had the cat tree. I switched over to the left so he could jump up on that and get onto the correct side of the desk, the left side of the desk. And I put the bed over on the right, and Coda does not want to be over there for it. I'm entirely sure why. Might be the fan, but
Rosaria.
can't see her.
It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell
Coda
of the
Bear, what are we
grass,
doing?
it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
Music is lovely.
I know.
But I'm here now.
You're here now.
Thanks to you.
That's nice. Nobody panic, she's on the bed now. Decided the bed was the better place to be.
We should press on.
Homecoming. Yeah.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest.
Got
Gav said the
Torgal.
landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark.
True.
If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
A good cover. Pretty good cover. Save. It's been a while. Swap out Sid for Jill. Cool. There are some waters. The Trans-Rosarian Aqueduct. Pearltail Falls over here. And What a Bird Wants. I like all the references that they're making. They did that a lot in 15 too. Like there were a lot of pop culture references in 15, and there's a lot of pop culture references in this one too. It's kind of fun, you know? Which is interesting because the game is made in Japan, so I don't know if it's like if maybe the translators made some cool
Look at the fuse
liberties or something, or
explains why there's a premium on Imperials.
I don't know if it was made. Oh, are those in-game curls? Look at those things. Oh, what is that? What a girl. Pretty blue flowers over here. Okay, never mind. That's funny. It's not a flower. Why is Jill cooler than me? I love rapiers. I'm an idiot. I was like, look at these pretty blue flowers. They're not flowers. They're thorn vines. They want to kill me. Oh, that's how they get you, right? It worked. Oh, Crayclaw. Hello, Crayclaw.
There, boy.
Keep on. Boom. I don't know what that was, or what was over here, but what about you? Are you or a bighorn? Oh. Come here, bighorn. You have a stagger bar.
Give them all you've got, boy.
There's that, and we bring you down. Half stagger bar. Now we just gouge you for however long we can. Stagger you.
Get him, boy.
Waste that. Dumb.
You know what to do, boy.
You know what to do.
Over here.
Boy. Hey, where are you going?
Get him.
I feel like I dodged that, but sure.
Sick of Torgal.
What's a piece?
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Dodge.
You know what to do, boy.
Dodge.
Sick of Torgal.
Staggered again.
Thank you, Jill.
Gouge him until he's dead, I think. This thing has a lot of HP, doesn't it? I've been hit by more by this guy than I have any other enemy in the game. My goodness. Got 2 black bloods for it, which is what, 800 gil? It's actually pretty good. Okay, we fought the Cray Claws, no problem. Cray Claw.
Flames to me.
Flames to me. Oh, execute.
You know what to do, boy.
This is. I'm being good.
Sick of Torgal.
It's a waste of an ability, an icon ability, but it's okay.
Don't let them get away.
Bill can take care of herself. Did I get a 2-star extreme lunge? Skarner gonna be. Oh yeah, true. Scorpion things. Their brother, his brother maybe. Yeah. Raid claws. Although maybe Skarner would see them as inferior. Are these the curls? Oh, what are you? They're not curls, otherwise I'd be fighting against some kind of antelope creature. Kinda cool. I don't know what's in the Whispering Waters. My map says nothing. But my body. It's a tarp.
Sick of Torgal. You lose.
Portal blow.
Get him, boy.
Oh.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
That. Come on, where's the others? Good job, Jill. They're handling business without me. I mean, to be fair, I took care of 4 of them and she took care of 1, but, you know, still, we take those. And just 1 less that I have to kill by myself. Okay, I assume there's a quest location here. I'm gonna have to come back and probably buy something much bigger, but for now it's just the materials, which I'm okay with. These are the thorn things. I know your secrets now. Death Blossom. Oh, mortal blow.
You're finished.
You're finished. 3 pinches of magic ash. I like the alternate text based on how many materials you get. Like the 3 pinches of magic ash, that's cool. They could have just said 3 magic ash. It would have been like, okay, cool, that's neat too. But no, it's not. It's actually like 3 pinches of magic ash. That's just
finished building the
a little detail.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Fair. Hello. How can I help you?
Oi!
Yes?
Stop and give me an hand.
Yeah. What's up? Rowan the Traveling Trader.
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Very good.
Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
I understand you just fine.
These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you?
Sure.
Needs to get there quick, mind.
Might as well, yeah. We're going that way.
Fine.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else.
Sure, no problem.
I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
The master is supposed to be Jill, like right next to me. We could just talk to her. Isn't that the whole point? That's our like whole cover. Is that Jill is a noble woman, and I'm bonded or branded in order to watch out for her. What is that thing over there? You guys see that? Oh, it's another. It's like a troll, or whatever I fought before. Guess I could go over there. It's stopping me. Ooh, potion. Or actually, I don't know. An item. I don't know what it is. Bloody Heights. I was wrong. Or just not a potion. Oh, okay. More of you. Make lots of funny. Goblin Weaver.
Goblins.
This first. Get rid of those guys.
Sick of trouble.
Oh, I dodged way too early there.
This time.
Boom.
Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy.
3 chunks of wire right. Got this dagger.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Okay, I want to make this.
There, boy.
You know what to do. This.
Get him, boy.
Auger? Is that what this says? Auger?
There, boy.
Historical. Oh, where did it come from?
Get him.
Going down. Now we switch over. Rising Flames, Scarlet Cyclone, and Dead. Nice. And level up. That's always good too. Lots of 3s across the board. Love to see that.
Finished.
Finished. Was fun. A chest. Or a coffer, as they call them in this game. Coffer. Either way, we got it. Okay. So we've explored all of this. Explored the Whispering Waters. We've explored down here. Now we gotta go up and over here. I wish there was a mini map. That'd be nice, but that's okay. Not too upset about that. Don't worry, we're going right now. Drop off your goods, I suppose.
They'll fall like all the rest.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. Get him, boy.
That thrust down is actually pretty awesome. Pretty effective. Also has an AoE thing, which is cool. I almost got hit there. Boom. Boom. Killer blow. That was cool too. What the heck was that? Is that Jill's? I don't know, it just hit multiple times. I guess it could have been Torgal's spinning attack, right? He has like this. He has this cool spin rotation in the air thing. Does. These creatures are kind of cool looking. I'm a fan. Art Fang. Don't worry, friends. I have no animosity towards you all whatsoever. Feel free to live your life to the fullest. Timing is off, which is weird. Still okay.
Get him. Don't let them get away.
Executed.
So it's over.
Mortal blow times 2. It's another big. I don't even want to fight the big horn necessarily. It's not that I don't want to. It just kind of feels unnecessary. Like I'm hurting this guy for no reason.
Get him. Give them all you've got, boy.
Being staggered again.
Get him.
Just the last one. That's about right.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Stagger again.
Don't let them get away.
Switch back over. Just gouge. I might be able to kill him on this stagger, actually. Just gouge did more damage. It just doesn't.
Get him.
Their coffer. In chunks of white, right? So. Okay. We've explored. What's this out here? Another gill bug.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
There's a couple of ways to go about this. Probably save some of that. I imagine we could do some exploring later.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, it's with his master.
It's with his master.
Good girl. You
Right.
get some rest now.
Gerard, stable master. Hello, Gerard, stable master.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Sealed crate. A heavy wooden crate nailed fast and branded with the courier's iron. There you go. Yours.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right.
Sounds about
Rabbit
right.
full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they?
They do.
And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way.
He sounded like a greedy person.
I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Will do, thanks. Hear that, Joel? Guards. What a bird wants. 1850. And more materials. Not that big of a deal, honestly. Part of me wants to go explore down here, but part of me thinks that I'm going to be back anyway. It's kind of like a complicated... I wouldn't say complicated. It's more of like the duality of gamer in me.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits.
Jill looks awesome.
So much for the Holy Empire bringing us a new age of enlightened order.
Age of enlightened order. Keep up, Jill. Hello.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Oh.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
That guy's supposed to be like just a guard. Villain.
Stuff was for the Golden Stables again.
When he goes to East Pool, leave him in the pile.
It's the obelisk. Sure. What is that?
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Oh.
And it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer anymore.
Need help? I'd be happy to help. I assume that we already know that the crystals keep the demons out, right? Or they keep the other beasts out, so I imagine that's what they get. They get a piece of the crystal in order to protect them partially from demons. This person's trying to start a fire with an ice crystal. Oh, he's freezing the fish. That's clever. Oh, more crystal there. Okay, so they get pieces of crystal. Hello, merchant.
How do?
Diablade, we're not buying. Bolderic Sash, we're not buying. Battle Chains. This is all the stuff that Karen was... Winter's Bound. A tattered slip of parchment upon which has been hastily scrawled several bars of music and the title Winter's Bound. This melody seems familiar, but the author is unknown.
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Fresh cuts, getting fresh cuts here.
Wonder how long that crystal's magic lasts, right? I mean, I guess they would know whether this is worth it or not. They're the ones selling fresh fish. Semi-fresh fish. Frozen. Fresh as you're gonna get in this environment, anyway. Hello, Martha.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had
Blood Axe
proper
Mercenary.
leaders and proper trades. Not just selling our blades and our bodies.
Well, we gotta find something else to build then. What's this? Peruse. On dressing greens of Gisal. Never down raw, lest bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Okay, so humans shouldn't eat them. Avoid the fry pan, lest foul stink taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. And by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stable bows. If suffer the fodder one must, first mix with 9 parts drake's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen malodor. So apparently, humans just shouldn't eat Gisal greens. Martha Brooks, no sharps. Following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. Fingering and Martha's. Got it. Problem, Martha. Hello.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection.
I didn't say it either. The sign said
Hopefully
it.
won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Don't worry about me.
Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
My mother
We'll just have to stay
there
out
because
of
I want to
Alicia's
punch her in the
way.
face.
Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Might as well name drop Gab before we name drop Sid.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
Friend.
He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you.
I expect so too.
So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so?
Yes.
Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
Of course.
A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks.
Let's fix it.
I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job.
Got it. Rescue the
He hasn't
carpenter.
come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers
Bet.
crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Why? Because we are willing to solve problems? I feel like
You said that he went out on a job?
Right.
that's something to do.
He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you
Bernard.
find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
I will tell him. Will we get 1100 gil too? I'll take it. Have to get it done anyway.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Hey, Torgal. Who's a good puppy? You're a good puppy. I assume once we complete this quest, more side quests will appear around here. This seems like a hub for side quests, right?
Any goods to Eastpool?
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
A crappy looking ladder. Whatever, we'll take it. Down we go. Kind of. Could have gone farther down than that. Okay, well.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Get away from me!
I really hate being
What was
threatened,
that?
you know?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Yeah, we're coming.
There he is.
Boom.
Hold on, we're coming!
There, boy!
Da-da-da-da.
Get him!
Boom. Slash, 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 slash. Combat looks good. It feels good. It's fun. Just different. I'm playing an action game. So.
Thank you, my lady.
Let's see, Shadow.
You saved my life.
You're welcome.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles
Problem.
when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to
You got
feast on my
snuck up on
flesh.
by a bunch of
If you hadn't come when you
scorpion
did,
crabs.
I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
True.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Perfect. Oh, I honestly expected him to ask me to do something, because that was a bit too easy. Nope, nope. We're just gonna get the story going. That's fine. Now this is where they ask me. I'm gonna need to get timber or something.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do.
Very
Thank you, my lady.
nice way to think about it.
And you too, son.
You.
You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
See.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
Thanks, Bernard.
You will.
Hey, Scorp. How's it going? How are you? Or back to Martha. So we can just fast travel back there. Huh.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
Great.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food.
Yeah.
He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Thanks, Martha. What did you think about the movie, Scorp?
We'd be delighted.
West. About 1,100 gil for that. Doing something that I had to do anyway. And a meteorite. Thanks, Martha.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
Probably the Mother's doing.
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme.
Is Oriflamme.
Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late. So the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it.
That's sad.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Somewhat depressing, right? That's... Jeez.
Unbelievable, innit?
Well?
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
I like how each of the Final Fantasy...
Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey.
Each of the Final Fantasy games
It's a darkness,
tackle like
the heart of this
some
world,
form of theme.
and I'd have you see it.
This one seems to be like, I mean, racism in a sense, right? Seeing people as lesser than.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Understood. Quest accepted. The Bearer's Lot. Get to it then.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Is that where...
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
Fresh cuts. Fresh cuts. Let me out, please. It's like a elevator? Oh, it is. Nice. It's like a lift.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
Not at the time. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Did the kids like it? Did you guys like it?
Wish I had a bow to call my own.
I don't watch TV in general most of the time. The last movie I saw was Deadpool and Wolverine as well. Pretty good. Kids loved it. Good. That's the whole point, right? They like it then. Megalo crab. Megalo crab.
There, boy! Over here.
I'm not really a fan of the minions. They kind of make me mad, but... What are you gonna do?
Don't let them get away.
This is, was it Despicable Me 3 that was, like, set in the past or something like that? Which was the one that was, like, a prequel? Wasn't this one, I don't think. Not over there. Get over there, yeah. Sorry, Animatoys.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Hello. Whoa. I go, gotta hit it from the front.
Get him, boy.
You hit a shell.
Get him.
Go down. Minions set in the past before they met. Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Minions? That's just the title of the movie was Minions.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Get him, boy.
Middle. And leave.
Sick of Torgal.
Probably should have tried to parry that.
Get him.
Down. Go ahead and do this, and Adamantoid's down. Out, everybody. Success. 6 brighter clamshells.
Over here.
Hit him, Torgal. Ah, I got hit.
Get him.
Press the wrong button.
There, boy.
Wrong button, but wanted to bring you down right now.
Get him, boy.
Really on these guys. Goodbye. I will say that now the game is feeling a little bit less linear than, say, like 13 was. There's a little bit of exploration. Like, you get these little hubs, which is pretty cool.
This won't be easy.
I'd really be mad about that.
Sick of Torgal.
It's not like super open world. But to be fair, most of the Final Fantasy games have been. Like with the original with the exception of the original 6 or so.
Sick of Torgal.
This feels more like the Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, where you had like this overworld, but you're kind of
Sick of Torgal.
kind of in these hubs, so to speak, like a city or a hub or whatever it may be.
Get him, boy.
Able to finish him off there. There it is. Cool. The combat feels pretty good. Feels fluid. No issues. I'm starting to get used to switching back and forth between the different movesets too, which is nice. It makes combat go a little bit faster, a little bit more smoothly. Wonder how many others we're gonna get. I imagine we'll get a couple more, but we're probably gonna have to choose between which ones we want. Probably which to swap between if I had to assume, but I don't know yet.
There, boy.
That's actually kind of cool. Being able to go in out of the Wicked Wheel into the smash is super nice. I like that a lot. Deadly embrace these guys. Come here, you.
Let's make this quick. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. That's enough.
Boom.
Over here. Get him. Over here.
It's weird. I don't really know what that was. It's probably because I'm out of range, isn't it?
There, boy.
The game doesn't know what to do, so it just like forces you to.
Sick of Torgal.
Sick of Torgal. Oh, look at these pretty chocobos. You guys are pretty. Ew. Oh, it's a okay bluebird. It's called a bluebird. I don't really want to fight you. And I will if I have to, I suppose, but I'd rather not. Oh, okay. Well, guess red bar means. Red bar means bad guy. Whoa, dodge. Oh, I did not dodge. Oh, I did dodge. Just I did dodge, but I recovered fast. Boom. This is a wild chocobo. I feel bad fighting the wild chocobos. What did you guys do to me? Nothing, right? More crabs. I was like, what are you guys? Just crabs. Megalo crabs. Wait, I was trying to cyclone here, but it would not let me.
Sick of Torgal.
Boom. Mortal blow. Where, Jill? I got you. So when we won, the villain was Vector. Vector was that skinny guy with the glasses, right? 2 was El Macho. No idea who the hell that is. 3 was Balthazar Brat. No idea who that is. 4 is a weird French cockroach guy named Maxime Lamal. I feel like I kind of recognize it. I think I might know who that guy is. I wasted an icon ability there.
Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Get him.
Dodge. Minions was the story of the Minions part. So there wasn't a story when Gru was younger? I thought there was a... Or is that Minions? I could have sworn there was one of them where Gru was younger. Or maybe there was just flashbacks? I don't know. I don't know enough about the series to really know anything, I guess. I'll be careful. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think there were flashbacks in 3 because that's when he meets his long-term brother. Okay, that makes sense then.
There, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy.
Drew has a brother. I didn't know about that either.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Good toast, though.
Go, Tinsel stagger. I don't think we killed here.
You know what to do, boy.
Well, maybe we do with that. I can get one more Phoenix or Cyclone.
Over here.
Scarlet Cyclone. It's called Rising Flames and Scarlet Cyclone. I really should remember the names. Well, regardless, I'm glad the franchise is doing well. I'm glad people enjoy it. I'm glad your kids enjoyed it.
Get him.
Just die already, so I don't have to keep doing that.
You know what to do. Get him, boy.
Huh. Drop Torgal.
There, boy.
Thanks, Jill. Okay, this area is explored now. I really hope I start getting used to drinking so much water every day, because I really have to use the restroom again. I used to never have that problem. I mean, I guess that's the difference between drinking 3/4 of a gallon versus a full gallon, but... I'm gonna have to fight the wild chocobos again? I really don't want to. Nope, they're fine. It looks like the wild chocobos don't care about me until I fight the bluebird, and then once I fight the bluebird, the wild chocobos are like, yeah, F this guy. Which I guess is understandable.
What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
There, boy.
I was trying to dash in.
You know what to do.
That's a cool name. Boom. Anything else over here I need? Oh, that looks like a coffer. Hey, it was. I just barely caught that out of the corner of my eye. Meteorite. Like meteorites. Ugh. Or deadly flowers over here. Death blossom.
Get him, boy.
I like my fire should do more damage to these guys. I guess, to be fair, Rising Flames does one-shot them. And Scarlet Cyclone does quite a bit as well. What in the world is happening? Oh. I was like mid-sprint and trying to turn, and I think the game was trying to take control of the character to push me into a cutscene. It's like, I just wigged out.
Good day to you.
Hello.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
Thank you.
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see.
I see.
Then please, follow me.
Good.
I don't want to die.
Can't say I blame you.
Please, Father.
Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
Sad.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can.
Were they hurt?
For the time they have left.
They all have some kind of... Oh, their feet, too. Turning to stone?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
What curse?
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift.
Oh.
With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Right.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
That guy just died right in front of us. No big deal. Oh, is dying right in front of us. Last confession kind of thing.
Father.
Hey, Brian. It's going. I mean, it just keeps getting a little bit more depressing as we go, so... Hoping for some happiness soon. You know.
I
It's
must
fun.
offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
Why? So I guess that's what separates...
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Guess that's the difference between a bearer and someone who's been chosen as a dominant, right? Although we don't know, maybe... Like I said, there's some kind of sickness. Sid is sick.
We should get back to Martha's rest.
Don't know why.
Yes, we should.
Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. I want to travel back to Martha, but I want to see if there's anything else here real quick. I have a little bit of time before we push Abbess. Abbess. Brian, how are you doing today? Offer. Perfect. Magic Ash. You need that for, like, everything. I feel like that's going to be all up here. Fast travel back to Martha. Bear's locked. Depressed? Am I depressed?
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen
Yes.
plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried,
We ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have.
I don't know, I mean...
Use profits from this
it's
place
your solution.
to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law.
Okay.
Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
That's sad.
But it's not all doom
Nice
and
for her.
gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions
way to
that
change
need
the subject.
answering, ain't you?
Thanks.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Deal obtained. You accept Slumbering Chocobo from Martha.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Thanks, Martha. Sorry that you have to go through all this. Sorry, any of us have to go through all this. Sad.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Oh, at least we have allies. That's always nice. Feel like we're going to be leading a resistance here soon. And the level up. 3 in defense and vitality, 2's everywhere else. At least they're increasing my defense and my vitality by quite a bit each time. Always nice. I say quite a bit. It's always 3. Like, 2 everywhere else and 3 on those 2. Steel Silk, Bloody Hide, and a Guild Book. Thanks. Get to ride chocobos now?
Sid.
Oh, hello, Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Or is he being petrified like the others?
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
He used a crystal that time instead of using his finger. You notice that? Yeah. Taking a toll on him too.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day.
Which
She
one?
was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Benedicta or Martha? Seems like you have a couple.
I wanted to save her.
And Clive killed her. Yeah.
For a
Clive
while,
does that a lot.
I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Little one, you need to go outside? I think the door's open. Give me 1 second. Take a break as soon as this cutscene is over, okay?
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Yeah, to be turned to stone, apparently.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier.
Thanks.
You've might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
I wonder if it has to do with, like,
Yes.
rebelling
I will.
against your powers. Kind of like not accepting it.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Ta-ra. Off we go across the bridge, I guess. Hang on. Alrighty. We are going to take a quick break, and I will see you on the other side. Alrighty, welcome back from the break, everybody. Let's go ahead and save. Went up 2 levels on holding on. Whatever that entails.
I hear the levies are due to go up again. Thunder help us. Bastards will be soon.
This is beautiful, though. Look at this. Dog. Oh, very nice. Wow. That's what you get with next-gen titles, though, right?
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Oh, I wasn't even questioning you, Bernard. I just assumed you did it correctly. Actually, you warning me made it seem...
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Good assumption. That's a good plan, Jill. You claws in a plant.
Get him! That's enough. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Over here. You lose. Get him. Over here.
Shift strike. Handshake.
Keep your distance,
I missed the one over here.
You know what to do, boy.
Fine. Another side quest. Oh, lots of side quests. Oh no, I missed side quests. Okay, we need to go back and do those. Can't be missing side quests. It's like half the fun of these games. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't see you. That's Sid. Oh, looks like Sid.
I hear the
Distance.
levies are due to go up again. Thunder help us.
Sid from far, but far from Sid.
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
Brennan, sellsword. What's up, Brennan? Who do you need to find? I can help you.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Martha told me all about you.
Good.
Word is you're a devil with that blade.
Don't like your wording, but yeah.
Where are you going? Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see?
Oh.
And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
What jerks?
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
I would love to. Of course.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens.
Who are you?
That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them.
I would be
We
happy
need
to...
him caught and handed over to the Imperials.
face.
Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Also a bearer, by the way.
Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
Yeah,
You
Ron.
want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease.
Yeah, no problem.
Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him.
You got it.
Don't let him slip through our grasp.
False friends. West. There's another.
Better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
I don't know either. Got another side quest
Here,
though.
you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you?
I
Can
am.
you give me a hand?
Sure. What's
Curse
up?
my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
It's pretty easy. 1,000 gil.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look.
Promise.
There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Of course.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand?
Only might
there were
have.
a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Yeah, we've been down that ladder before. This seems like the easier of the two. We'll finish this really quick. We gotta come back up anyway, so. Down a couple ladders, go fight some crabs, get the crystal, bring the crystal back up, go talk to those other people, see if they found anything. Have any information about the bearer. Hello? Eat up some bog crabs, I guess.
Eating crystal. This should be interesting.
That's because we're about to fight all these crabs, and then something else is gonna pop up. You know?
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy.
Mortal blow. Oh, crap.
This must be it.
Oh.
No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
You did actually find it. That's kind of surprising. I didn't actually assume it was going to be down here. I go get... I'm not going to be able to fight these guys. Oh, I can't even get over there. Nice. We just fast travel back up. That's convenient, isn't it? Hello?
Well, any luck?
Yeah. Here it is.
Yours, I presume.
It was in fact eaten by a crab, which... weird. Foul crystal. A thin membrane of fetid muck covers this crystal, which, still in its holder, otherwise appears undamaged. That's good.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Welcome. Your fish stay cold.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are
Where are they?
scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day.
Where are they going?
Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
I mean, what's the point of them collecting them all? Just to consolidate power? I mean, they could use the excuse that they're fighting the Blight, but... I would say that's obviously not working. Oh, I guess we'll find out. They're taking all of the bearers. They're taking all of the crystals. There's got to be a reason for it, you know? Hello. Alright. Give a moment. Questions?
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens.
Hey.
He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
Well, let's hope he doesn't
Make you for the
use to
marshes
now.
then. All right. Thank you.
Yes. And we're running into the marshes.
You barely have to step out your front door.
Yeah, we've heard you say that before, sorry.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
You already asked me that too.
You can't
Rest.
go far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
I'm gonna go over here for this item. Hey, look at that. No, you lost your lamp already? It's not even dark outside. How do you do that?
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no
Probably
doubt.
a good bed.
At least I know which way he went.
This way.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Probably. You know he's a bearer now, right? So. Norris. Hi, Norris. Oh, look, a coffer. Sorry, Norris, 1 second. Loot comes first. Bloody hides. Hello, Norris. Slumped sod. Norris?
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You can see that I am also
You were never
branded.
So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald
And
sent
that-
you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this.
Trying to help you.
You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
You are
I never
close.
knew.
Wow, one more game, right? Is that just 4th place or higher and
Can't say
you'll
I'm
make it right?
surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you.
That's the Onion Knight sword.
There's few would have been so kind.
It's I think
Sorry.
you get it for playing the demo.
You're no Imperial dog.
It does look weird
Far
based on
from it.
everything else, but it's still the best sword I have.
Called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it.
Does kind of look like a toy.
Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it
It's
begins.
true, if they think you're dead, then they won't come looking for you.
A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Alright, Jill. Yeah, this is the Onion Knight sword. There's nothing better right now. I've gotten close with the last icon sword that I could have crafted. There's also another, the Hydra sword. I think it's the Hydra sword, the Ulta. I don't remember what it's called. But there's another sword that's close. But I imagine the next big upgrade we'll get will probably replace this one. For now, we just look like we have a tie-dyed sword on our back.
We fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
I already found him. Shut up, Ron.
There you are, Clive.
No, Onion Knight
How
from
goes the search?
Well,
Final Fantasy IV.
Branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
is.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner.
On, you're a
Let
terrible
a bearer
person.
go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
I don't know.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris
Great lunch, Anthony.
He's alive.
We probably won't be on when you get
We'll
back.
find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna finish up this next chapter and then call it for the day. Still not feeling great.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
I've got things to do this
Not much
weekend.
considering, but please, take this.
But enjoy your lunch. And I'll see you in an hour if I'm still here. West comes. I don't know if the. I'm sure Onion Knight means something, right? I'm sure it's like a term. So if they're related, it's probably by an old reference rather than because there was the Onion Knight in Game of Thrones, right? Wasn't it? Who was it? Davos? Yeah, I think Davos was known as the Onion Knight because he used to smuggle in vegetables. Isn't that when he was caught? He was caught smuggling onions into one of the kingdoms. I don't remember. You lose 1 iron lantern. That's sad. I didn't need it anyway. That's where we're going. And those places. I don't think I ever went down here, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I'm gonna go grab this. And that's the road we need to go on. Hey, Gloria. How are you today? Today is Thursday. Are you guys doing your Nuzlocke run? Or is your roommate still on vacation? Yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, it's probably, like, one of those weird Japanese things. No, I already fought those guys. Oh, wow. I can't believe I got hit by a spider. Friend's still on vacation. You're just taking a break tonight, or are you going to stream something else? I'll probably just chill. Makes sense. How's the puppy doing? It's able to dash through him. Up here. Who are you guys? What pad? You guys bad guys. You guys really did like pick the wrong place to be. Right.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Doing pretty good. Super stubborn about some stuff, but that's good. Usually the smart ones are the more stubborn ones. The dumb ones just don't listen, but the smart ones listen and ignore you. Which is arguably worse.
It's over.
And what kind of dog is the puppy again? I don't know if we talked about it. I feel like we mentioned it, but I don't remember if we were talking about the new dog or your other dog. Oh, Shiba Inu. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's enough.
How'd you get a hold of a Shiba Inu? There's no way I'm paying for a Shiba Inu. Did you? I mean, obviously you probably got her from a breeder. I don't know how many rescue Shibas there are out there.
Over here.
I guess technically I paid for Presley, but she was a great, like a 4-year-old Great Dane. We really just got her from like a foster / rescue. side quests up here. Everyone else has been... We rescued Coda. Coda's a little... Well, she's a Staffordshire Terrier mix, so Pitbull related.
You there! Over here!
So she was in foster, she would have been put down. Everyone else really just been picked up from the pound or
Excuse me. I'll use
rescued
that
from the
blade of yours.
streets.
Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash.
What can I do for you?
Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing.
That's
You're the
correct.
Martha's, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them
Wolves?
ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
Right.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
I'll help, but I really don't like fighting wolves.
Right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
You really call them greedy if you put the bait out for them?
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over
Kinda
the
mean,
bridge.
right?
Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Like, I specifically laid out this meat so that they would eat it, and then... But how dare they eat it, you know? That seems weird. We're gonna run into here, we're gonna try to ignore all of you, we're gonna go this way. Scarlet Cyclone.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him, boy!
Shift combo is what that's called, I guess.
I'm gonna find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Road safe, Bryce. Oh, there's stuff over here. Both stuff and things. 84 are our first achievements we got because no one wanted them. Because of one thing or another being wrong with them, so we were okay with paying a bit to make sure we had a healthy pup this time. That makes sense.
Over here. It's over. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, I know, I mean, it's important to be, but go with a reputable breeder if you're gonna do anything. A lot of those poor dogs are just bred strictly because they know they're worth money. No one actually cares for them.
Get him. Don't let them get away. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy.
Minotaurs were tanky.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Over here.
Anchored again.
Get him, boy.
That's crazy though, like you've had 3 Shibas. I've never had the same breed twice.
Over here.
Unless you consider Mutt a breed, I guess.
Sick him, Torgal.
He's Jill. Good. Summon like 87 ice shards from the sky to mess those people up. Those are deadly thorns, deadly flowers, what are they called? Death blossoms.
Get him. Sick him, Torgal.
Mortal blow.
Get him, boy.
Didn't count as a mortal blow.
Stay down.
Punish. accessible. Get that guy over here to fix the bridge.
Company.
I think I really have like a dream dog anymore. Honestly, I'm just sad about them all dying.
Get him! It's over.
Brittany's like the opposite. If one dog goes, she wants to replace it as quickly as possible. I'm like I don't want to live through all this again. Like, why? Like, why? Why? I don't want to. I mean, I already have one, right? So it's not like I replaced Presley or anything, but
You know what to do, boy.
I'm just like, keen.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Grew up with a different breed, trying to get Shiba from another breed. Yeah, I've heard decent things. I mean, if you raise them right there, so they're very smart dogs in general.
Sick of Torgal.
I grew up with mostly like German Shepherd mixes. It's kind of what my
Get him, boy.
parents liked.
Get him. You know what to
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I completely understand, right? Like, I love my pets, but losing Presley was hard.
You know what to do.
Like, I was like, it's still hard. It's been months now, and it's still like depressing.
Sick of Torgal.
Just mornings I still wake up and I'm like, oh, my dog's not here anymore. Like, that's sad. I don't like that. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. And I'm not, you know, by all means, I understand that everybody's gone through something similar. I'm not like, my experience is not unique. But for me, it's like, I'm good, you know? I don't... Oh, what is this? It's one of those stones again.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be working, though.
I wonder if we're going to be able to fix it at some point. I'm looking for this dragon down here. There it is. Found it.
Get him. Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Down. Full stagger.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Same thing. Also, about 4 years ago now, just listen to her sit down and be like, yeah, it's just like, you know.
Get him, boy.
And I get that it's a part of life, you know. And I've never been like, oh man, I don't want to like take care of one. That's never been really the issue. It's just
too slow. Not this time. Finished.
Anyway. Bloodhawk Jess. It's an accessory.
Better already.
It's one of the first potions I've used in a long, long time. Bait. Come here, Bryce. I have something to tell you.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
Well, it's lasted long enough, I guess.
Bryce.
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend
Don't
asked
be
me to
rude.
get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
The whole thing, every single one of them.
And again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Oh, way to use your brain.
Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Yeah, so you're gonna be nicer to me now?
Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit
Never
beast
mind.
against beast like that.
Just gonna keep being rude.
You served us well, bearer.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Right. Snake against Beast. Guess I should have known by the name of the title. Yes, I should. Got more flowers up here.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
B, thanks, Jill. There, you ugly thing. You're not ugly, actually. I like how you look a lot.
Over here. Get him! Get him, boy!
Mortal blow. Sharp Fang. Anything else?
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Oh, it's Vivi! Look at that! That's cute. You hear something, like those insect things fluttering in the wind. I want to go up here. Up here, I want to see. Spiders should be able to come here and do something. Try to group them all up really quick. Scarlet Cyclone.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Fine. Ooh. Oh. 4 pinches of. I thought that looked like. Looked green or like gold, didn't it? Thought it was something special. Alright, what's gonna come out and attack me as soon as I pick this up? Nothing? Yeah, okay, there it is.
Sick him, Torgal. There, boy.
Definitely takedown. Real stagger here. Just keep wailing on him. Still staggered.
You know what to do.
Punishment.
Get him, boy.
Tried to dodge there, and I guess I just.
Keep the warrior going, boy.
Okay, we do this. Again. Just gouge until it runs out. Switch back over. Rising flames and down. Did take a hit for no reason. Sad about it, but there had to be something here, right? Let's come up here just to fight a wyvern. That seems a little silly. You get a cool view, though. My goodness. Wow. That's actually really cool. Okay, well, this was worth it. Hey, it's another Phoebe. Multiple Phoebes. I didn't notice you guys. Is that item down there? Oh, no, I didn't. I can't cross these bridges, so I didn't miss anything. Still, though. Where we came in at. Did some exploring, and we went straight over to there to meet Martha. Wow. I'll say that. The level design is gorgeous. Very cool. Pretty. I almost pressed the circle button thinking I was in some kind of like viewpoint. But no, that's just game rendering. Good stuff. I'm not going to use a potion here. I feel like I probably should to be safe, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to get up here to this checkpoint. Done. I don't know if my health regenerates or not, though. My little BBs again. See you. Is that an obelisk? Like an obelisk to me. A quick fast travel point. Eastpool, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. So we're in Rosaria now. This is easternmost village of
Quiet.
Rosaria.
Isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
It's cool that you know that and weird. She's like...
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Oh, poor Murdoch.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
I mean, it's been 13 years.
Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Poor lady.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Kind of distraught. Sorry, friend.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Very kind of you.
Delighted.
Hey, Ma, how are you? It's good to see you.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Did you just now notice the brand? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we
wasn't easy.
We moved everything upstairs.
We survived, and
so
And now we're back.
now I don't have the green screen
It's
behind me.
wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Pros and cons. It's cooler up here, which is nice. You mean in the collection? I don't know. My most recent one, I think you can see, is
Do you
the
think you will stay here?
this side
In Eastpool.
is the big mammoth.
Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's
That's
blessing,
the
does it not? You
statue
could
from the
always move.
Forbidden West Collector's Edition.
This
Pretty
house
nice.
holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace.
Other than that, the one you can't
here I
see.
shall stay. Not that it.
That shelf over next closest to the door, that's the entire 80th anniversary set of the Batman Funko collection, with the exception of one that I'll never get, unfortunately. But every single one except one. So that one's pretty cool. I like that whole set. That's why it's on its shelf, a shelf on its own. And then the ones you can't really see over here, that's all Harry Potter. I used to have like 90% of the Harry Potter collection, but they keep releasing more, and I've not bought any in quite a long time.
Matters.
So I have
The
more.
capital
I
is
have a lot
closed to
more.
civilians
But
by order of the Duchess.
find
Or
comics
should
to
I
read.
say,
Nice.
Her Imperial Majesty.
You can start all over the place.
Annabella's
Comics are
marriage to the
complicated.
Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to.
Please, there is nothing to forgive.
Which ones are you enjoying?
Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
It's found out that he killed you.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Glad you're enjoying them. I don't know much about Hellblazer, but Wolverine tends to get a lot of attention. That's cool. I don't know if I've heard about that specific story.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Yeah, Constantine is cool. I like
Lady
Constantine
Hannah
as a character.
said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
No worries.
13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia,
The icons are just like pure power.
I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
They're like atomic bombs, right?
I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I think that is... I think it's a god. Or a goddess. They've referred to it a couple times, especially at the beginning of the game. I think it's a goddess. Well, what they refer to as a goddess, we don't actually know, but it's always in the same location. Like you, so far the game has always shown it to the bottom left of the moon. So I don't know why, but yeah, they worship it. I think they call it, they worship it like a god anyway. Helga or Helder or something like that. Older.
I'm sorry.
You'll hear the name referenced a couple times in dialogue, but.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I hear it right now.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
There you go. Different goddess. Metia, meteor. Aw, she's a little Jill again.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
He's doing all the work here, man. Gotta meet her in the middle.
We should get some rest.
Or Jill. Shut down.
Right.
Good night, Clive.
The red one, I think, is Media. I don't know. That was my assumption. I assume because they've said something about the moon before too. I think they've referenced both the moon and Media, so I thought they were different. I could be wrong, but based on what I've heard and read so far, that's my assumption.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh wow, look at me now. I look like...
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together.
I look like a
He and Rodney
Castlevania
were
character.
like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Oh, and I'm not wearing the onion sword either.
Well, I'm very grateful for them.
Got my own sword on my back.
Sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
Thanks, Jill.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Still think Jill looks cool.
Yes, thank you.
Got like a Three Musketeers vibe going.
Kind.
No, I should thank you.
One.
It may only have been for a short while,
Roll.
but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus, Median Cross. Wow. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the hideaways area at Stone to try out this new feature. Why would I want to do that?
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Let us see. What all do we have? So you got Invictus, which is going to be about... It's exactly... Oh, it's not exactly the same. It's 5 better than Onion Sword. So good. Now we don't have to wear the Onion Sword anymore. Get to wear a sword that matches our clothes, which is neat. One of a set of 7 swords. One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Drostanus. Invictus has been passed down through the generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Roddy Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. Oh, that's cool. It's a pretty sword. Median Cross. And it's better than anything that I'm wearing. So, Media is sometimes called the Crustal, as legend has it that the bright red star serves the moon's attendant, carrying her gear and equipping her armor in times of battle. This belt was part of a set owned by Archduke Elwyn and kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. Alright. There you go. There it says right there. Media is sometimes called the Crustal, as legends has it that the bright red star serves as the moon's attendant, carrying her gear and equipping her armor in times of battle. So Media is, in fact, the red star. And it is considered a star, which is interesting because stars are suns. So, whatever. Anyway. It is a long-standing Rosarian tradition for the Archduke to bestow a gift to scions of the ducal line upon their coming of age. These bracers, dyed in the red of the star Media, were what Elwyn's father chose for him, and formed part of a set of clothes kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. Okay, so it's just the same, similar as the... Got it. Okay. Bloodhawk Jess, in this case. Bloodhawks... Okay, this increases my aerial combo damage by 8%. Bloodhawks prey on other birds, swooping in on them from above and using both beak and talon to administer multiple deep lacerations that result in heavy blood loss, and eventually send the target plummeting to the ground, where the hawk can collect the Corsair's brood. Heat wave increase. I have right now, or have equipped right now. Increasing my defense, which seems like a good idea. Cool. Well, we look like a pair now, don't we? We look like we actually belong, we have similar styles, which is nice. But she still looks cooler. Well, it was very nice of Lady Hannah to do all that for us. I do appreciate it. Buy a potion here.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Selling? You're buying? Gaia. There's the Gaia blade. Not as good. Not as good. Not as good. Lovely, dark, and deep orchestration. This is the one that I wanted to buy. I don't know if I need one. Probably just come across one as we go, but let us save here. Honestly think this might be a good place to stop. I only wanted to go a few hours today because my head is not great and I don't want it to get worse. And I think that's a good stopping place to do it. We're about 3.5 hours. So I think tomorrow, you know what? We can probably make it through some of this. Let's go ahead and finish this chapter out, right? Because it looks like we're going to be doing so. Actually, as we approach here, we're about to get stopped.
You? Those are Elwyn's.
You are.
By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
I don't think it's kind of hard to...
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned.
It's hard to deny all that.
And now that day has come.
Kinda gotta go with it.
Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
I have bearers? What?
My bearers?
Can a bearer own other bearers? I don't think that's how that works.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool.
Oh, it's the
I
mayor.
didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to.
Right.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
That's nice, at least.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right,
But I don't know if you
Lord
can actually
Rosfield.
take them, kid.
Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I mean, they might be safer with you than else.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
Mayor.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord.
Clive is such a good person. He's
sits
such a
by
good
the
guy.
well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Back in the day. Clive is such a good guy. I like Clive a lot.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, Let's go and meet that bearer.
Go meet that bearer. We will do that in a second. We're going to go on a quick break. I will be back to finish up this chapter and then probably call it for the day. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Let us get going. Let us finish up this chapter. We can do it. I think I saved. Did I save? I don't even know if I saved. Overwrite save data. Yes, please. Alright. Let's go talk to this older bearer. Ring bearer.
This harvest will see us through winter.
Maybe.
Don't mind me, I'm just stealing a goblin coin. It's a goblin coin. Fast travel spots. Got a couple things that I've never... No, we did read about the Imperial Link. Bone necklace. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this ghastly neck ornament. The bones strung along its crude twine, most likely belonging to those unfortunate enough to meet its maker. Briar clamshell. Cut and polished, the spiny opaline shells of Western Storm's briar clam rival the luster of most gems. More importantly, however, when incorporated into armor, they can also provide nigh unmatched protection, being strong enough to turn aside an adamantine blade without suffering so much as a scratch. Wow. Good. Economists are wont to argue that currency-based commerce is a cornerstone of civilization. If true, this coin would suggest that goblins are far more civilized than humankind gives them credit for, or perhaps that humankind is rather less civilized than we presume. Probably the second one. Hello.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It will be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Honestly, do I not look like Alucard from Castlevania? Like, I straight up look like... Not Alucard. Is it Richter? I don't know. I straight up look like someone from Castlevania, though. This is, very uncanny.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking
for
for someone.
For an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's
him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
All of that, just tell me you didn't know where he was. Guess I like the story anyway. Nice to know my mom still sucks. Hello, villager.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Poor guy.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose.
Send him back to Sid.
Can't imagine
Oh,
the
let him
Viceroy
cook there.
stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Interesting turn of phrase. Doesn't have the puff, meaning doesn't have the lung strength. Can't keep his breath.
Hey, hold on a mo.
Yeah, it's us.
Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper.
Could have told me
Thank
all
you.
that without being
We will.
mean first, but I do appreciate the information.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
All these people seem to know of you. They all seem to be from the capital already. I guess they're just worried about word getting back, but I guess... Ow. That hurt me. Trying to hold it in and... Sorry. Usually I try to mute, but I couldn't reach fast enough. done is done. Hello, Chocobo Keeper. Troubled youth.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Where you went either. Good.
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Here's a practice.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Kind of true.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Anybody want to bet we're going to have to go to this overlook? I would bet money that that's the plan, is we're going to have to go all the way back to where we came before, or where we went before. Hello.
Drink up now, my darlings.
Still no sign.
Please tell me you're not watering this whole
Could
field.
he have strayed even further?
Hey. Wonder if I'm gonna have to refight all these things. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. That's good at least. Items are back, which
Look, there's someone over there.
hello.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Why are we stopping to talk then? Oh,
Company.
uh-oh.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Get him, boy! It's over. It's over. There, boy! Sick him, Torgal!
New enemies approach. Oh, Worgans.
Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy!
You're not dead yet? Or hit. Oh. We didn't get much for that. That's okay. Still felt good. And I got to fight my new gear, which is pretty cool. Get to see the beautiful overlook again, which is...
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would
This is so
gladly wait
important.
until my
When,
dying day.
when you're dealing with people with like Alzheimer's or dealing with people with memory issues, it's so important that you like. You're not. A lot of people see it like feeding into their delusion, but that's not really the way that it is. It's just that like, these times can be so confusing for them, and by if they're not hurting themselves or hurting anyone else, it's most of the time just best to like
The memory of serving the late
yes
Archduke
and
was as
yes
one
and
light
yes
in the
and like
darkness.
them in the right direction.
And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course.
Takes a lot of patience and a lot
but
of
it's
like
better than the truth
understanding.
Of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
We'll work on it.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Good.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again,
How else would I
if
get
you
back?
have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
True.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Thank you. Quest complete. Dash and immediate, right? Times. All right, let's see. I think we'll call it there. That's good. If we keep going on, it's going to push us out into the world map, and then I'm going to be stuck in another like cutscene, and I don't know what's going to happen after that, and then how it is. You know how it is. And then I'm going to want to do one more thing, and then another thing, and another thing. I'm going to push myself too hard, and then... Besides, I think the next chapter is actually long. Get a lot of story, element stuff. Probably best that I off until tomorrow. Stuck doing this stuff for so long. Yeah. Excited. Stuff. Good stuff. Alright. That is it for me today. Thank you guys, as always. I appreciate you being here while you can. Hope everyone had a lovely day. We'll be back as long as my head stays okay. If we're as good tomorrow as we were today, we should be able to stay on and play a bit. Fingers crossed for us. So, yeah. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I probably won't see you until Sunday, and we'll be back with some Fae Tactics is the idea. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I think Fae Tactics. I want to get through it, but I feel so bad. I've only been putting in like one day at a time. So I think after we finish Final Fantasy, I'll spend the rest of the month, or I'll spend some time finishing at least a couple of Redemption games probably, so that I have time to get through them, so that I make time to get through them. Because weekends I end up having one day where I'm busy running errands, or Brittany's over here, and so we have to do things and don't get to play it. I feel bad. So yeah. So I'll probably be back tomorrow. but if not, I'll be back Sunday with Fate Tactics. But and we'll be back next Monday for some more Final Fantasy 16. That's exciting. But yeah, as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.